Hello YouTubers, it's Michelle and I am back from Summer CHA in Chicago, and did we ever have a blast. This year it seems like each year it gets a little bit smaller and smaller, and there weren't quite as many vendors, and it looked like the retailers had kind of thinned out as well, so the attendance looked like it was quite a bit down, but we had a blast. Although the attendance was down and the vendors were not quite as many, it seemed like we seen a whole lot more of the so-so gurus and scrapbooking. So I guess the celebrities and things. It seemed like I seen a lot more of them this year than I had ever seen at any of the other CHAs. Um, of course, Tim Holtz was there. We got to do a make and take with Donna Downey, and she is such a hoot. She is so funny. She's just a bubbly personality. And we did that at the Prima booth. We seen Claudine Helmuth, Julie, I'm gonna mess her name up so bad, but I believe it's Julie Faithan Balzar, maybe. I know she does a lot of the doodling and the Zentangle and things like that. Um, let's see, who else do we see? Wendy Vici was there. I seen Heidi Swap. So, just a lot of the scrapbooking gurus, like I said. So, I have my sign here, and I don't know if any of you noticed, but there's a little bit of a change to the sign. And it's right there, and yes sirree, that is Tim Holtz's signature. He was nice enough to sign my sign for me. I told him that this was just a collage of all the things that I like to do, that I like to combine in with my crafting and things, and he was so nice. He's just such a personable person, very, very polite, very nice, and just down to earth. So, this is my sign, signed by Tim now, so I'm like, oh. So, you'll definitely see this probably in all my videos now. So, anyway, I'm going to move this because I'm going to share with you all the goodies that I got at CHA. And keep in mind that some of these goodies are going to go in my 500 plus now, because I have a little bit over 500 subscribers, but it's going to go on my 500 plus subscriber giveaway that I will be announcing at the beginning of August. So some of the goodies that you will see in this video will go in that giveaway, so definitely keep an eye out. And I've got everything kind of broke down into different things and stuff, because you get a lot of things at CHA. And I will say that this year, as far as all the freebies and the things that they were giving out, they really cut back on that. But my mom, when I come home and she seen everything I had, she was like, it looks like you still come home with a lot of loot. And yes, I did. But this is nothing compared to the years before that we've been. So it was a little bit disappointing, as far as that kind of thing. But we got to do a lot of make and takes this year, and we also got to do a lot of demos and things, which was really fun. So, first of all, I'm going to share with you the adhesive stuff that I got. I know, adhesive, big deal. But, free adhesives, you gotta love it, because everybody needs adhesive when they're paper crafting. So, I got some of the double-sided tape, and this is my actual adhesive of choice. So this was really great. So, and we got this at the 3M booth, and they were doing make and takes where you could bling up one of the high heel shoes that are the tape dispensers. And we went to the booth on the day before the last day, and we were running out low on time, so we'd asked them if we could just take a shoe with us, and they wouldn't let us take a shoe. You had to do the make and take. They told us if we came back to the booth the next day, they would just, they were just going to be giving them out. So I asked him, I said, are you sure you're going to have enough? And he's like, yeah. Well, sure enough, we go to the booth the next day, and they're out. But they told us to email them and that we would get our shoes and stuff. So I'm going to email them because I just think those tape dispensers are so cute. And they're also having a contest. I guess it's on their website where you can bling up your shoe and things and you can win prizes and different things. So I thought I would try that too. So I've already emailed them since I got home and told them. And then let's see. I got a box of Zots. And a lot of these things, some of these things, some of them they give out at your classes and stuff that you take, and then other things they give at the booth at CHA. So, this is just a combination of class goodies that I got, plus things that they were handing out at the booth. Then I got some of these Zots that are like in a package. I got, let's see, tape runner. There. Got another tape runner, and I'm trying to see. It's Thermoweb, and I used this one, and I love this one. This one was really, really nice. So, really liked that one. I never used that brand before, I don't think. I got some Crafty Foam tape. Got some foam squares from Thermoweb. This here is just a little sheet of some glue dots. And then I got this glue tape from a company called Plus. And I don't know if this is a new company or not, but I never heard of them. And we stopped at their booth, and my local scrapbook store, the Corner Crop, which is who I went with, they're actually ordering some of this stuff because this stuff was awesome. She said that she uses this in place of all of her adhesive now. Her glue gun, her red sticky line tape, everything. And this is super thin. It comes in like 3 different sizes. And let's see, this one is the 4mm, which I think is like an 1/8 maybe. I don't see. Let's see. Doesn't say. But I believe it came in 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, and like 3/4 of an inch maybe. I don't know. There were 3 different sizes. This was the smallest, and this was super duper for like doing your flat back pearls. Just all kinds of different things. Now this is actually the refill. That you have to buy the cartridge and thing, and this goes into the cartridge, and it just runs just like a tape runner. But she actually demonstrated it for us and everything, and we were sold on it. And I don't know what it retails for, but we did. I think she said it ends up being like almost like a nickel a foot for what it retails for. So it was really just a really, really good deal. So like I said, my local scrapbook store, they were so sold on it already, from seeing the demo, that she ordered some of it for the store. So, and she was nice enough to give us a sample. So I wanted to definitely share that with all of you ladies. And again, the name of the company is Plus. And gentlemen, sorry about that. I always forget there are guys out there that paper craft too, which I think is so cool. Matter of fact, we took a class and there was a gentleman that sat next to me, and I would say he was probably in his late 50s, early 60s maybe, and he was taking the class for his wife because his wife had another class, and he was super duper talented. I mean, to look at this guy, you would have thought, no way, no way. Well, he was ahead of both me and my friend Roxy that I went with to CHA. He was both so far ahead. He was ahead of both of us so much. And it was really funny because, I don't know, he got to a certain part where I guess he needed scissors or something. And he pulls out his pocket knife, and one of the instructors at the class, she was like, you know you're a guy scrapper when you have to pull out a pocket knife. You know, it was really, really funny. But I told him, I said, your wife is such a lucky lady to have you. I said, because there's not very many men that would do this for their wives. So, and I just thought it was really neat. And like I said, he did a super fantastic job. So, I'm like, oh, that's the kind of fish out there I want to meet, you know? A guy that likes the paper craft. So that is my adhesive that I got. I guess next I will show you some of the things that we did in classes and stuff. Some of the stuff, because I got it sitting right here, and it will get out of my way a lot quicker. I took a class called, I believe it was called Banners and something. I don't know. It was Banners and something, but it was put on by Peterson Art, I guess, is what it is. And they're a company that carries a lot of different type of products and stuff, I think. But I was not able to stay during the whole class. So what we did was Roxy stayed, and I helped her put her kit together while I could stay there, because these classes go so quick at CHA. And I'm the type of person that's the last one to get done, because I'm so anal about everything. So I take my time and everything, and of course everybody's, to step number 8, and I'm still working on step number 1. So that's just how I operate. So I'm just not a good class taker, I say. So this is actually the finished product that we were gonna make and everything. So I took a class to make this banner. Make sure that's in there. Yeah. And then here's the package of goodies that actually came with it. So you'll see, you get, everything in there to make it and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and make this one day, probably this week. And then when I get it done, I'll share. And the thing that I also like about waiting to do my projects at home is that, if there's something that I want to do a little bit different than I can, or if I want to put a little bit of more embellishment on it, I can. So, probably chances are I will not embellish it exactly like this. And then I don't feel like I made a whole bunch of people wait on me, because that's the way I feel when I'm taking those classes. I feel like, oh, everybody's waiting on me. I know they are. So, then I visited the Sizzix booth, and I did this really cute little make and take little heart box, and this is actually covered in fabric, and it hangs like that. And as you can see, it's just a little box on the inside. This is really cute. So I made that. Then we took a class with Heartfelt Creations, and it's a stamp company, and they do their stamps. A lot of their stamps, they work with the Spellbinders dies. So we did not use any of the Spellbinders dies or anything like that. Everything was pretty much already pre-cut for us and stuff. But I'm going to show you the 3 cards that we made, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And again, I am not a card maker, so but I just think these are gorgeous. So there's the first one that we made. Very pretty. And here's the second one we made. It's really pretty. And see, these are the dies that go... Well, actually, no, that's not a die. Sorry about that. I thought that was a die. That's not a die. But, I think that the flowers and the lines and everything are like the Spellbinders dies, and then you stamp them. So, and then we put like the glitter and everything on it. Really pretty. It's this next one that's a die. That's where I got confused. This is the third one, and I just think this one's really pretty. I love the basket. but this here is a dye. This brown here. So that's the dye. So whoever wins my giveaway will be the lucky recipient of one of these cards, probably. Then, like I said, we took a Make and Take at Primo with Donna Downey, and this is what we did. It is actually her canvas series that she has out, and it's like in the shape of a coffee mug or a coffee cup, kind of like a Starbucks cup, I guess. And what we did was we used some type of like chalks, and we used some stenciling and stenciled the canvas with the stenciling chalk. Then we covered with a little bit of piece of burlap. Then she had us take the yarn and kind of do little loopy-loop like things as kind of like the vines. And then of course we used the pretty Prima flowers. So that's that. This here is what I call my butt ugly project because I just think it turned out really ugly. But it was fun to work with the products. They were by Faber-Castell. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that. But they have a bunch of different mediums that for coloring and things. They had markers, they had pencils, they had what they call gelatos. I believe Bona Live Love Scrap, I think she did a few videos here recently using some of their products and stuff. So definitely check her video out versus what I did with them, because like I said, I just think this is butt ugly. But like I said, it was really fun playing with the products, and what we did is we just used a canvas pennant die, or a pennant canvas, and then I just stamped on it and played around with it and added some buttons and some ribbon. So that's that. And don't worry, you will not be getting this for the giveaway. I guess this could be the booby prize, you know? But, you know, I just wasn't my taste, I guess. Let's see. I'm dropping things. This here, you can't really tell much of it because I haven't put it together, but it's a kit to do like a little canvas. I'll show you. There's a little canvas here. It's to do a little canvas mini album like type of deal. And we went to the Quick Quotes and Creative Imaginations party, and they were doing make and takes and things, and we didn't realize that Quick Quotes was doing the make and takes, and we were running low on time, so we asked them if we could get a kit to go, and they were kind enough to give us a kit to go. So this will be a kit that I'll have to put together, and once I do, I will definitely share what it looked like in the end. And then also from Quick Quotes, they gave me another kit to do a Halloween 12 by 12 2-page spread. And then there's that. You get these little strips here, and then you get those. And I'm thinking about maybe putting this kit here in with the giveaway. Next, I will show you what we did at the My Little Shoebox class that we took. We made a mini album, and mine is all done. I just have not binded it yet, and I will show you here what it looks like. It's really super cute. So that was the first page there. Now you turn it around, and that's that. Plus I need to ink the edges as well, because the papers were a little bit shorter and things. So we have to ink the edges. So that's that page. Then we have this page here. And that one. That little tag just slides out. Then there's this page. And they have some of the cutest papers. And I guess it's the owner of the company, I'm not sure. But she's there every year and everything. And she is just the sweetest lady. And like I said, she's just a really, really nice lady. So there's that one. And there's that one. And we have this one. And that one. And the last page is there. And that. So just a really, really cute little mini. And like I said, I have to bind it, put it together. And once I get it all complete and everything, I will share the finished product too. But here's a look at the sheet that they gave us that has all the completed pages and things. So, and this is the class that the gentleman took that I was telling you guys about. So, it's really, really cool. And then this is actually all of the leftover goodies that I had from that kit. So lots of goodies there to still play with. And then I had also signed up for another My Little Shoebox class, but due to some unforeseen circumstances or something, they had to cancel that class. So they said that you were going to be using the same exact collection and everything, and that we could come by and pick up our kits for that, and then the directions are going to be on their blog, I believe. So I actually got a whole nother kit, and then I'll be able to go do the project. And there's that. And these are really cool because they're like the flowers that you roll up and things, so they're really fun to work with. And I will also say that their class was one of the best well-organized classes, along with the Heartfelt Creations. Very, very well organized, which is something you don't see very much at CHA. Matter of fact, about the only other class that I've ever taken that's been well organized is Tim Holtz's, and his is always well organized. Very, very. But yeah, super organized. So then the last thing that I have to share is a class that we took with We Are Memory Keepers, and it was to be able to use some of their tools and different things. And I'll show you what all we got, because I've not put my book together, but we made a mini album, and that's all the goodies. I've got my mini album about halfway put together. And I also got these little stickers here. But I'll share with you what it is that we were going to make. Actually, it doesn't show the completed album, but there's the cover, and then it's just a chipboard album that we will make. So as soon as I get that done, I will share. But that was a really fun class because we got to use some of their Lucky 8 punches, and those are super fun. I'll show you the designs that we made. Made that one. I don't know, I guess it is easier to see on the side. Then we made this one here, and then that one there. And those are really, really fun to work with. I wish they weren't so expensive. I think they're kind of pricey, but really, really fun to work with. Now the smaller ones aren't as much as the larger ones, which we used was the smaller ones, but the larger ones are quite a bit pricier. So that's that. I guess the next thing I'll show you is some of the catalogs and things that I got. Let's see. I got this with the banners and tags, banners and whatever it was that banner class that I took. I got this with that. Uh, this, we took a Spectrum Noir class. This is kind of to give you a little bit of hints on how to color and stuff. And they're kind of like Copics and stuff, and I really enjoyed them and everything, but I am not a colorer by any means, and that's not my biggest thing on wanting these type of markers. I'm wanting them to basically color flowers, color metals, different things like that. I'm not wanting them to color in images and stuff. So I'll show you my coloring so you can see, because I flunked, definitely. But see, that's, you know, supposed to look like that, and that's what mine looked like. So like I said, I failed coloring 101. So, and then again, here's my flower. There's their flowers and stuff. Here's this. I just colored the elephant's dress. And let's see. There's the hair. And what I did, the face there. So, like I said, I'm not good at this at all. But as far as like coloring and everything, I really, really like the markers and things. And they're so much cheaper than Copic, and so much easier to keep up with and everything, as far as refills, the nibs, all that. It's just a whole lot more inexpensive. So I know a lot of people have already invested so much money in Copics, and if I had been one to have jumped on that bandwagon and had money invested in it already, I would probably stay with that, just because you have so much money invested in it. But for those of you who are newbies and thinking about doing a different type of coloring system or something, definitely check into Spectrum Noirs before you go to invest in Copics, because it's a whole lot cheaper. And I think they, you know, they serve the same purpose as Copics, you know, in my eyes they do. So, but like I said, I'm not one who colors a lot of images and things, and if I want to color images, I like using the Prismacolor pencils. I just like the look of that better for doing images. It's just my preference. So, then I have a catalog from my little shoebox, and this is just some of their collections. Like I said, they've got some really cute collections. I'm usually not into the cutesy things, but I think my little shoebox is really cute. This is my show directory for CHA. Big deal. Just a thing from Honey Pop, which there isn't anything in there just to advertise it. I got a little thing from Artsy on some ATCs. Things. Tim Holtz, Ideology. Looky there, ladies. Looky there, looky there. There's Tim. So, just all his new goodies. My favorite thing Tim Holtz came out with was from Sizzix, and it is a snowflake rosette die, and it is awesome. And I've already uploaded a video where he's demoing it at the Sizzix booth, and it's the top thing on my wish list for as far as wants from CHA for their 2012 release. Here's the Stampers Anonymous. But I really like getting these magazines, or these, you know, these type of things, because it's got a lot of really cute little ideas and things in there. There's that. Let's see. Here's another Stampers Anonymous. This is a different one. There's that. Then I'm not going to go through all these magazines. I got a couple of the Kaiser Craft Workshop magazines. I got some samples of the clear bags. I have these. Here's the Tim Holtz alterations. And let me see if the snowflake die is in here. Yeah, here it is, right there. There's two different ones. There's two different sizes. There's the larger one, and then there's the smaller one. And they are absolutely awesome. Like I said, they were my favorite thing. He also has a pillow box. I don't see it, but it's a small pillow box. Ah, here it is. It's right there. And he was doing some demoing with that, and I thought that would be really, really cute for like treat ideas and just different things and stuff. So then I got a Scrapbooking and Beyond magazine. Here's Claudine Helmuth's Studio Collection. Here's Darcy's. She's got some really cute stamps. And then another from her. And then here's Inky Annie's really, really cute stamps. Suzanne Carrillo. Never heard of her, so she's a new one out there that I've never heard of. She has some really pretty stamps too. Then this is another Stampers Anonymous. That one. And then here's a new company called Farmhouse. And they're based out of Oklahoma. So they're country. And I really liked their lines. Now this brochure here, I don't think it really does their lines justice. But they were really, really cute. I liked the one, which one was it called? Fair Skies. And it was this one here. I really liked that one. It's really, really nice and vintagey and kind of shabby looking, little grunged up and everything. So I really liked that. And then I got from my favorite dye company, Lifestyle Crafts. Got their catalog with all of their different dyes in it. They've come out with some more new dyes, which you gotta have. And I actually tried their newest machine. Let's see, what is it called? It's the Evolution. The older one was called the Revolution, so I get them mixed up. And it was really, really easy to work with and really light. And I've also tried their magnetic pads that they have for the machines, which are also compatible with the Sizzix and the Big Shot, the Big Kick, the Cuttlebug, all that. Actually, my local scrapbook store got those in like a few days before we left for CHA, and I got a trial, and they are awesome. I mean, awesome. You don't have to worry about your metal die scooting all over the place anymore, nothing, because it has the magnetic mechanism to it. So really great. And then I got this book, or this little magazine called Michigan Scrapbooker. So that's that. Then I'll show you some of the other goodies that I got. In that Spectrum Noir class, we got a DVD to teach us different techniques. We got a set of the Cool Gray markers. Here's a little tag that I did at one of the booths, and I can't remember what booth this was, but it was I think it was Tombow. I think that's what it was. So I did that little tag there. Fab Scraps, they were giving away these little things they called cookie boxes like. And inside they have like little hinges in them. So I've got a couple of those. Really cute. Then at the banners. Oh no, that's not the banners. Hold on. Oh. At Lifestyle Crafts, I won one of their giveaways for a letterpress starter kit. So I won some of their 12 by 12 papers. I won like 4 packs, I think it is. 4 or 5 packs of that. I got two of their, let's see, size A2 letterpress packs of paper. Those. And then I got 2 of their inks. So I got, let's see, it looks like teal blue, light blue. So blue's my favorite color. So I got those. And from Impression, let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Art Impressions Unmounted. I got this girlfriend stamp, just like that. And then from Impress Art, I got one of their metal stamps. It looks like that, and it's a little flower. So I don't know if you can see it, but that's the image. And you use these to like emboss and stuff, like into metal and things like that. So that's what that's for. And I got a couple of little like chip clips, great big ones from Clover. Got my pretty graphic 45 button. And my Tombow button. Then I got a button from Art Impressions right there. They had a place called Fix and Zip. A little baggie there. Had their business card in it. And then from another booth called Create Time, got this little necklace with some beads. And it's not like Mardi Gras, ladies. You don't have to lift your shirt to get beads. Got them for free. Didn't have to do nothing. And then from the Ranger booth, they were handing out these lanyards. So really cool. Really vintagey looking. This here is actually my pass. I'm not going to show all my information, so I'm going to show the back of it. And then this is the die cuts with a view lanyard that it come with. So there's that. That's what got me into the show. And then I got, let's see, I got this hole punch from Martha Stewart. I got some tweezers from Doris. And a real nice paintbrush there. A file. Color box chalk. We Are Memory Keepers Distresser. Love this thing. I got some glossy accents. Everybody loves glossy accents. Got some stickles. Some scissors. I got a Martha Stewart punch. And I was lucky enough to be one of the first 45 at the Graphic 45 booth one morning. And I got the 12 by 12 Happy Hauntings. And everybody's seen this paper, so matter of fact, I think I already have the 8 by 8 in this, so there's that. Just one moment. I'm missing something. What did I do with this stuff? Okay. I don't know where they're at. I'll have to look for them in a second. Okay. Then, Tim Holtz, he was doing a giveaway the last day for a set of his stamps called Blueprints. And they're from Stampers Anonymous. And then, of course, he signed it as well. So, there's the stamps. Really cool. And I'll show you the bags that I got. They're really nice bags. I got this one from Cosmo Cricket. Love it. I love it because it's a really nice bag because it's got really nice enforcers and everything in it. So there's the bag. Just a 3M bag. And I got these really cool bags from Options. Just love this color. Bright green and the purple. That was a really cool bag. My Little Yellow Bicycle. That bag from them. Cute. And Quick Quotes gave us these great big nice bags at their party. Got that one. Got this t-shirt from that company that had the adhesive that I was talking about, Plus. It says From the Ordinary to the Extraordinary Plus. So, pretty green t-shirt. And then, more bags here. Oh. Here is a bag that I did at Creative Imaginations party. It's a little canvas bag, a little tote like. I sprayed it and then stamped it. There. And then did a bunch of different techniques with different tags and stuff. So there was that one, and that one. And this is using I can't think of the name of it. I cannot think of the name of it. A lot of the stuff was using like their H2Os and things like that. Can't remember what this stuff was called, but it was really, really fun to work with. If I think of it, I'll put it down at the bottom. There's that one. That one. And that one. So it was just to kind of play around with the different colors and techniques and stuff. And then Mara Johnson was also there too. And her daughter was there. And her daughter's 12 years old. And she was just as sweet could be. And she was helping her mom out. And she was more organized than some of the older people, which was kind of sad. But, you know, she was really, really good. So she helped us make these really cute little embellishments out of clay. Really, really pretty. So I did that. And then, let's see what I was looking for. Got this Create Time bag. And then at Silhouette, and did I forget to say, I'm getting a Silhouette. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm hoping it'll be here sometime this week, but it may be next week. But super excited. We had a lady come into the scrapbook store a few days before we left and showed us hers, and we'd already fell in love with it. And then when we went to the booth, it was like put the nail in the coffin. We're getting it. So I'm definitely getting one from my local scrapbook store. So we made these bags, the smile and the butterfly, and that was all cut out with their adhesive vinyl, I believe it is, or heat transfer maybe. It's the heat transfer, not vinyl. It's heat transfer. It's like an adhesive and stuff. So we made that. Really, really simple and easy to use, but I love the machine. Absolutely love it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna see how much I love it, and if I love it enough like everybody else does so far, I've seen, I'm probably gonna be getting rid of my Cricut cartridges. So could be doing a destash on that here soon. Didn't think I wanted to, but I'm just running out of room for things and stuff, and it's kind of silly to have 50 million machines that do pretty much the same thing. So I'm thinking if this is going to be my go-to machine, then I really don't need the Cricut. And what really surprised me this year was that Probocraft was not at CHA, and that was really, really surprising because they are always the hugest booth at CHA. And you would have thought, you know, if it was because of the size of the booth, you know, that they needed to cut back on, that they would have cut back on the size of the booth, but they just didn't show up at all. So I don't know what was going on with that, but I really thought it was odd. So I don't know. They just really irritated me with all the big hoopla that they caused over the whole makes the cut and sure cuts a lot program. I think if they would have just partnered up with those companies, they would have been so much better. You know, I mean, that's just my opinion, because I think, you know, I at the time was using that program and still buying their cartridges. It wasn't preventing me from buying Cricut cartridges, and I think that's what they thought, and it wasn't. You know, at least for me it wasn't, and I'm sure it wasn't for a lot of people. But you know, to me, they just wanted to be greedy, because I feel like once you buy the machine, it's yours to do with whatever you want to. Now, if the warranty's voided or whatever, you know, I can understand that because you're using a third-party software. But I just thought it was really, really silly of them to take these people to court, you know, and all that. And I just kind of think maybe it, you know, it hurt them. Now, as to that not being the reason why they didn't show up at CHA or whatever, I'm sure it's not, because they're a big company. But I just found it odd that they weren't there. So Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to show you the last few things. I saved the best for last. Um, Something else that I was able to pick up at CHA this year was, let's see, I don't remember if you remember last year or not, but I picked this up at CHA last year, and I had them again this year. It is the Tim Holtz apron, and you're not going to be able to see it, but it's it's pretty long, good size apron, and it's his ideology apron, and I actually took it to the booth, and I had Tim sign it right there. And because I already have one from last year, actually he signed and dated this one, so, but I have one from last year that he signed for me, so this is probably going to go in a certain giveaway. So, like I said, stay tuned. But, yeah, so that was probably the best thing that I picked up at CHA. But I also wanted to show something else. Best thing that I'm going to give away anyway. So, next I want to show you is, I'm going to tell you a little story. First of all, we were at Tim's booth and he was demoing the distress inks and the distress markers and the distress stains and things that you can do with tags and stuff with them. And one of the ladies at the booth asked him what he does with his artwork, because I've always pictured his home to be decorated with a ton of his artwork and things, and just to be really, really cool looking. I've always said I'd love to go on a tour of Tim's house, because I bet it's really, really cool. And shockingly enough, he said that he keeps none of his art. Said he keeps absolutely nothing. Said that he feels like it's art, and it's art to be given away, and that he gives it to family and friends, and then he donates a lot of it to charity, which I think is super cool. Of course, I asked him if I could give him my mailing address, and he could send me all the artwork he wanted to. Of course, that was laughed off, but hey, I thought I'd throw it out there. So anyway, while he was doing his tags, I asked him if I could have one, and he said sure. So I got one of Tim's pieces of art, which I'm super stoked about. So, and he of course signed the back for me. And then my friend Roxy, who's the owner of the store that I went with, she asked for one, and he gave her one as well, and this is hers, which I really, really like hers. Like, can we trade? No, I'm joking. But I really, really like this one. I love the dragonfly, and I just love the colors. But really, really pretty. And of course, he signed hers as well. So, this was the one thing that I was probably super stoked about the most, was having a piece of Tim Holtz's artwork. I mean, this is something that he actually did. I actually seen him do it. And it's his artwork, so I'm super happy, So I didn't even have to send you my address. So, anyway, that concludes my CHA haul of goodies. Like I said, there's a bunch. And we had a super fun time. We got to go eat at Giordano's Pizzeria. We ate at another place that was a Italian restaurant, which one of the ladies told us about. Oh, I forgot to show this. I made this too. It's my bling ring. Forgot about that. My kitty cat had it. He was down there playing with it. That's why I noticed it. But anyway, we went to an Italian restaurant called Toscani's. And oh my god, they had the best lasagna. So, really, really good. And my friend, she got spaghetti, and she said it was the best spaghetti she'd ever had. And then we'd also gotten some of the ravioli too, and it was really good. So definitely awesome. And then Giordano's is my favorite place to hit when I go to Chicago. They've got the best pizza. They call it stuffed pan pizza, and the crust is that thick on the side. I kid you not. But then the rest of the crust, is just, regular weight crust. But they call it stuffed crust, and it is awesome. I mean, it's nothing like Pizza Hut, Domino's, none of them places. Nothing like that kind of stuff. And they actually had stuff that or pizzas that you could bring home. So we learned about that last year, but we didn't have a cooler. So this year we took a cooler with us, and we brought some pizzas back. So I'm anxious to try those, the frozen ones, to see how they compare with the ones that you actually get at Giordano's. But the funny thing is that this Giordano's, the only place that you can find them at is either in the Chicago area or the Orlando area, because we actually hit them when we went to Disney a couple of years ago. There was one there. So I'm guessing it must be a family thing, and maybe they have family that's in Chicago and family that's in Orlando. But I really wish they would make a chain of themselves, because it's awesome pizza. The best pizza ever. A little expensive, but it's good. So anyway, that is my CHA story. Highlights of CHA. Of course, there were a few other highlights, but I'm not going to go into them because, I don't know. Sometimes some things are better left unsaid. But we had a blast. That's all I can say. And, I took some videos and things. I've already uploaded the one video of Tim, but I've got a few other videos from, like, the Fab Scraps booth, the G45 booth, and Ranger, things like that I will be uploading within the next couple of days. And while I was away, I got a swap in the mail for the mini album swap that I was in over at Mini Album Swap. So I'm going to open that up and see what's in there. Cannot wait. Because my partner Jen, I've seen some of her amazing work that she's done on her YouTube channel, and she's into sewing and different things like that, things that I can't do, and she asked me if I'd mind if she did some of that. I was like, you can do all that you want to, because I can't do that. So if somebody wants to do that for me and make me something, I am all for it. So I cannot wait to see what she's come up with for me. So I will be doing a video of that probably next, if my camera battery is still alive and well and kicking, because this was a long video, and I'm thoroughly sorry, but I just wanted to share with you everything. Wanted to kind of take you all on a trip through memory lane from CHA, I guess. And like I told some of my friends on a Yahoo group, I wish I could have took y'all in my pocket and took you with me, because it's so much fun. And I just think it's something that every paper crafter should be able to experience at least once in a lifetime, because it's a lot of fun. So anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned, like I said, for the video of the mini album that I got from Jen. And Mondays with Michelle will be coming up the first Monday of August. April. Jeez, what am I thinking? Of August. And I will have information about the 500 plus subby giveaway. I will probably do a separate video for the actual giveaway, but I will give you some details about it in my Mondays with Michelle. And I promise that it will probably either be uploaded, the video for the actual giveaway will be either uploaded that same day or the day after, because like I said, I'm over 500 subbies now, so gotta get it done. But I wanted to come back for CHA and bring y'all some goodies, and I think I did. So anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I'm tired of rambling, and you are probably tired of hearing me. So thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye bye.